Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you might be in the world, what time you're watching this video, of course, as well. That's a big factor of which one of those you might come under. But either way, hello everybody, welcome to episode number 2 of, I don't know why I put my two to my fingers up as if you guys could see what I was doing there, but I hope everyone's doing mightily fine. As you might see, we are on day 3 of this 7 days to die 7. I have done quite a little bit to not only our home base but a few other little things and bits and bobs really. Now, if I can remember which way the exit is, I think it's over here. Yeah, here we go. Wonderful. You might have got a little bit of a glimpse just there of what one of the big updates were to our little world. Now, as you can see here, I have been cracking on with a big wall. Turns out Donald Trump did build a little wall after all. Oh well, actually no, I'm not Donald Trump, so well, let's not go into that. But yes, there's a big little, goodness me, a big wall that not only covers the right around this little house or this little back garden area. Out here has pretty much been almost completely taken out, and it goes into this little second plot of land, and I'll take that extra bit of wood, and it goes all the way around, back around to the front there. Now I just decided that I might as well get this second plot of land anyway, and at some point I might just take it completely down, because I figured obviously 4 houses here aren't enough. I mean, I more or less just wanted to have that expanding space if required, if in case I absolutely needed it, because I realised at some point obviously I might just dig a plate. Well, and obviously there's a lot of things I need to get on with. I might have to crack down a wall at some point to put every single house together, but I figured that somewhere down the line it wouldn't hurt to have that extra building room when eventually that came to be, but that's more effectively the major improvements. Obviously we've got a fire going on. I don't need this one anymore because I've already kicked all the murky water, and I've got a few more chests to stick stuff in. I've got a medic one, weapon stuff, etc, more or less. So, but that's pretty much what I've been doing, and I've got some nice little bit of a couple of weapons to get on. I've got level 4 already, which is pretty impressive, even though if it is just a pipe rifle, but I'll take it. I might have to save a few of those bullets for now, just because I don't want to go over the top before Horde Night, even though it's only about the best part of, I'd say, 3.5 days until we get to Horde Night and whatnot. I still need to figure out places to go for the next Horde, but I don't want to go OTT because there's no guarantee that in the next 3 or so days, 3 to 4 days, that we'll get some more.
Well, if you got money, I guess I can stand your smell.
Oh well, thank you very much.
I don't like Eli seeds,
but I guess that's something we'll just have to do, play it by ear really, and see how things go. And I'm just gonna shut this gate here now that that's done. Might as well just get a little bit of wood whilst we get over towards the quest. I figured that I might as well come on and record a second video, because I realised it's been a little while since that first episode aired, and I figured that I didn't want to get too ahead, because I didn't want to have too much of a jump between that first episode and the second one really. Now I'm just going to quickly just loot this car, and I might as well chop down that little tree just to the right there. Oh, got a nice little book there, and I'm going to chop this little thing down just in case I get honey, and just in case when I restart, well, not when I restart it, when I start the quest, I get honey. I got honey this time, which is fantastic. But just in case it comes back up, does it? It does indeed, which is marvellous. So there's a possibility that we get a second jar of honey here, and hopefully we of course do, but in case we don't, I can't complain too much considering we're at least getting the wood that I desperately need to upgrade the things on the base. I don't, but that doesn't matter because at least the last time I did, so that's all that really matters. Oh, hello cheeky, I thought I walked past something there. I thought he was going to die for a second. He should have died straight away, to be honest. Goodness me, I'm not jealous of that fella now, considering not only was he walking with... Goodness me. Because I'm pretty much without half the body now is completely done and dusted. Okay. You know what? I realise it's boring, but you guys are going to have to put up with me and my little shenanigans of destroying all these logs and stuff whilst they're here, because these give me such a nice amount of wood, and as you very well know, there's a lot of wood that not only needs upgrading, but I actually need to build like loads more just to make things be extra comfortable. Oh yeah, that'll do nice. I don't know why I jumped up there, but oh well. It's a little bit more, I might as well say. 10 will do the job for now. They can get us a little way. Now I don't remember if I said in the last episode or not, but I always like to pick up chairs, especially at early game, because I like to scrap them. Because I've realised that, I mean, these 4 chairs are giving me 13 wood, which is not an awful lot. But at this point, I feel like I need to take it, especially considering, as I've already said quite a few times, I'm in desperate need for wood. Oh, Big Bertha, here she is. God, right in the island. There we go, she's completely done and dusted. Hopefully forever now. Which in all fairness, I shouldn't really say that, considering she'll be back. We all know she'll be back, won't she? Now, I don't want to... The quicker we get this... Oh goodness. Hello, you. I feel like the quicker we get this quest done, the better, because I simply think that I'd much rather get at least the better second quest just before nightfall, or at least just before the time that the trader closes, because otherwise I feel like I don't want to just spend too much time working on the base, especially early dogs. I feel like I need to... The quicker I get a bite, the better. Because otherwise things are just going to be so much harder. And more time consuming. And that's everything done. Now, there's some stuff still here. And I might as well just loot this, because I think there's a lot of stuff to be picked up. There's some stuff to be sold here, which is marvellous. Oh, nice. I've got some... A little bit more ammo, which is even better. Now, what is in... Passing gas. Presumably there's going to be some gas in here, but... Or petrol as we call it in the UK. Oh, no. Oh, there's oil at least. That'll do nicely. What does this give me? Oh, if it's iron, then I don't really need it. Alrighty, let's us head back to the truck. That's going to take too long. I would use the steroids I've just got, but I realise it's there's not really much point in doing that, considering the fact that I'm literally only one item, either being cucumbered or over cucumbered, as some people might like to say, but some people might just could say that you might as well just use it because it gives a better stamina boost or whatnot. But I just feel like I might as well just. I'm going the wrong way, but you know, might as well just not waste it at this very particular moment in time. Now, it's funny to me that I've pretty much already started prioritizing a little my defenses at my home base already, despite having said in the first episode about how I want to pretty much save loads of resources and prioritize a horde base straight away. However, I feel like I don't have to worry. I'm not making the exact same. Well, wasn't necessarily a mistake. I'll take the repair kits now, I think. Well, I'm gonna get the fetch quest. But I feel like the difference is, even though it's not really a mistake, I just feel like it's. I might as well have some defences around the base, and just go from there, because I feel like what let me down last time is because I built my own little base, my home base straight away from scratch, which was cool and all. I'm going to close this. But I'm not worrying about too much about resources now. This time around, just by defense, because you know sometimes it can be quite useful, in my opinion anyway, to at least have at the bare minimum some of your own defences. Now, should we? You know what? I forgot to sell some stuff. I was about to say it could be worth just going back to the base and dumping a load of stuff off, but I think it's also worth selling things that we don't need whilst we're here. But yeah, I think what I might do is, in this episode, we're just going to focus on just maybe doing a few quests and loot runs and so forth, and then I think the next time I come on and do a little recording session, I might just, if you guys are lucky, record an episode where we're pretty much just designing the base more or less, because I think that'll be important. Now, what else can we quickly sell? Anything else? No, I think we'll leave it at that in terms of selling stuff here. Is there anything else that we can, that's really important? I mean, I could buy some ammo. Could be worth buying some ammo. I'll buy 6 of these, just so we can have something in. Does he have anything else that's worth it? For that we can afford, of course, anyway. I don't think so. I mean, it could be worth having at least some nails, couldn't it? And buying some more cement, so I don't have to worry too much about having to rushing about making it. Okay, right. In that case, I'll then dump all the stuff off of the base, because then that'll just be making life a lot easier, won't it? Where's the nail storage? Just here. You know, if you don't play 7 Days to Die, there are some like traders, like the one that we've just been to at Trader Rect in some places at Trader Jen's and things like that, where they have their own like little houses, mini like houses at their bases, and it makes me wonder sometimes if it's ever going to be possible to go on and stay some nights there. There might be a modded version of that sort of thing, I don't know, but I always wonder. This can come here. Is there any other weapon things that I don't need? Okay, no. I'll just, as you can see, my boxes aren't quite well, they are now. They aren't perfectly organised, but at some point soon, when I know that I've got enough boxes for stuff, I do intend to properly organise them, because I know it is a big thing, and it's the thing I do like to usually do on this game, is have these sorts of things incredibly organised. But now I think, since it's currently early doors, I don't think it's too important right now anyway. What else can we drop off? You know what, I'm just going to stick these things in here for now, because why on earth not? And I'm going to drop the eggs over here too, because that's going to be one extra little space I don't really need too much. In that case, after this questicles we go. Ciao. Close that door. Marvellous. Hop. There we go. Nice little hop. I mean, oh, do I hear a zombie there somewhere? No, sorry. Oh, hello. That'll give you some nice money. I don't know what it is. I don't know about how other people might play this game, but I always just love picking things up, even though I probably don't need it. It's like, chances are later game. And if I got to like day 100,000 or something, there's probably no need for me to pick up anything in a trash bag, because I've more or less just got everything in that I pretty much need. And more than likely it's not going to give me anything interesting, but I like to do it anyway. That's just, I don't know if it can be a good habit, I guess, but it's also, not necessarily needed. I mean, I very much doubt anyone has actually got to day 100,000 on this game, but you get the point. Oh, thank you for this little bit of iron. Right. That is another thing. I ought to actually start digging these sorts of things up soon, because I have done a little bit of that sort of stuff, of course, but not too much. I mostly prioritise wood more than anything else. I think I need to do the same again soon. It's like I'm picking up little bits of stone. I mean, as you can see in the bottom right, I've got 204 stone at the minute, but I like picking it up anyway, because I feel like at some point, if I don't just pick up the little things, at some point I really will be quite bare of these sorts of things. And I'm just going to, loot this little car quickly. And there we go, 12 doubloons, 12 jukes in this case, which will probably be handy at some point. Every little helps, as they say at Tesco. Please sponsor me. Anyway, right, this must be the best way to get in then. Okay. Oh gosh, I seem to have a knack at the minute of getting them in their eyeballs. Didn't like take him long, 2 headshots. Good night, Big Dave T. Right. Oh, nice little office chair. Having said that earlier, actually, about using my resources for a horde base, I actually ought to start doing one at some point. I think, yeah, in the next episode, I actually will most definitely be doing that. I think. There is, can I get this little thing? There we go, just about got the thing on there. Marvellous. I mean, I know it's a little bit, maybe to some it might be a little bit too early to properly worry about having my own horde base. Yeah, and I could probably last a couple of hordes without having one. But at the same time, it's probably worth the resources at this point to probably start doing one. Just because the quicker I've got one, as opposed to better. Might as well use this level 4 rifle, just, I know it's gonna not use up as much ammo anyway, and these guys are pretty much done and dusted now anyway. There we go, marvellous. I don't even know what... Okay, no, I just realised we're doing a fetch quest, not a... Kill all the zombies straight away. Right, we gotta go up. How much wood does this even give me? Surely it's got to give me a fair bit of this like cute little bear. Only the one. I was expecting at least 10 plus there. How do I get up now? That's the question. Or at least it's the question on my mind. Not through here, obviously. Okay, might as well go back through here. Because surely... Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I thought that I had another floor way up, but I completely ignored this massive staircase this entire time. What am I lacking? It's right here. But, you know what? I might as well keep going up anyway, because I'm just in case. Christ. Just in case there's like some nice stuff up here. Because you never know, do you, really? There's no point just dismissing these sorts of things. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get a little book, which will go a long way at some point. At least I hope. And more books too as well, which will go even further. There we go. Nicely up to level 8 now. And hopefully that'll be the last of the zombies too. So, there we go. I've got more ammo there. Not that I'll probably intend to use a shotgun often, but it will be useful at some point if I ever pick one up. I mean, there we go. I'm getting, you know, ammo and stuff, which will be useful later, and quite a few books, which will also most certainly be useful as well. And there we go. I've got more books for car stuff too, which I think I might as well use this. Storage now. Scrap this. Read these. Perfecto. Now there's still maybe there's something up here too. I mean, there's an egg. There's food's always handy in this sort of thing, isn't it? Well, obviously, because otherwise, how else would I like survive? You know, just don't eat. Now, where's the way down again? This. That didn't even give me any iron in the end. I was expecting to at least give me one, considering it had how low health it had. But oh well. I'm gonna jump over here, get these feathers and that egg, because once again, it's gonna give me so much stuff. Well, it's gonna be useful at some point anyway. Okay. Oh, hello, Big Dave. Usually I miss those shots, which are relatively not too difficult to miss, or shouldn't be too difficult to miss, but on this occasion, I've been able to do it. Now, if obviously my intention for my horde base is going to be completely different, or to make it completely different to, or well, I suppose I'm not too sure actually what I'm going to do with it, because I've got ideas. I think my intention anyway is to more or less have at least the entrance be similar to the last one. That obviously is going to take a long time to make a reasonable entrance anyway, considering how long it took me to do the last one, and how big I made it. So I think I might as well just make... I thought I heard a zombie there for a second. I think I probably won't make it the entrance as long, but I think I will still have a similar entrance to the one I did on the Alpha 20 series. But I think more or less I might just make the actual horde base very different this time. I don't know. I suppose it's something that I'll have to properly eventually think about, and I might have to get some ideas of whether it's off you guys or just having a little ganders at what other people are doing. You know, just to maybe think about what I might do. You know what? I need all that wood. That wood is going to be so useful. Christ almighty. Yeah, this can be sold. Don't know how my voice went so croaky there. I'm going to keep the wheel, of course. That can be sold because I don't need it. Goodness me, my voice is being a bit weird suddenly. I don't know why.
Alright, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
I might as well sell this one if it's pretty much the same. What else can I sell? Okay, I'll keep that because I think I'll need to use it later when I can make it
No
forge.
refunds. Deal's done. Now,
Goodness me, it's dark, but I guess it is 9 o'clock and it is raining. I might as well leave that one open on this occasion since it's about to be night time. Now, I do apologise that this episode might not have been the most entertaining. It was just a couple of quests, but I just figured that I might as well just give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on. I think next time round I might just focus on maybe going into more depth with certain stuff and whatnot and doing a lot of other things. But until next time, I shall see you guys later. And thank you very much for stopping by the way.